First thing in the morning, even before putting the coffee on, she went to check on Willie. She was feeling fine, considering how much she'd had to drink the day before, though she had the beginnings of a headache, and there was a faint acidic gnawing down there deep in the diamond mines of her stomach that the coffee was only going to make worse. Normally, she'd fix herself eggs and a medley of fresh fruit, papaya, kiwi, honeydew, blueberries or raspberries, or whatever looked good in the market that week. But she thought maybe she'd go for a muffin, blueberry, with a sprinkle of sugar, just to settle her stomach, and skip the coffee. The air was thick enough to sit on. Everything smelled of rot. Under the impress of her bare feet, the floor felt vaguely vegetative, as if a miniature forest had sprung up overnight. Mold. The ubiquitous mold the whole state must have been built on. Outside the windows, the sky was dark and close, and the sea hissed at the shore, and somewhere there was the high whine of a speedboat breaking through the endless sound loop of gulls, keening and squalling as they picked over whatever the tide had brought in. From the bedroom came another sound of nature, Todd's cascading snores that were like the last gasps of a drowning man, or no, a manatee, if manatees could drown, which she didn't think they could. If he slept on his side, he was okay, but the minute she left the bed, he'd roll over onto his back and start in. He was only 26, but the doctor said he had sleep apnea and lectured him about drinking, how drinking only made it worse. But for Todd, and her too, she'd be the first to admit it, drinking was a way of life. They weren't athletes, either one of them, not since high school, anyway, when she'd been on the cross-country team junior year, and Todd had played baseball, she thought it was, though they walked on the beach once in a while or swam out beyond the breakers when the mood took them. But there was no tennis or jogging or anything like that in their lives. They liked bars. And while they didn't go out every night, they wound up having drinks at cocktail hour because that was a way to relax. That was what cocktail hour had been invented for.